So as we reach the halfway point of the year, we predict that the global economy will record its strongest growth since 2011, with real GDP growth of 3.3% overall for 2014. This is despite a very weak first quarter of activity, but we expect to see a pickup in the second half of the year. What's interesting is that it's developed economies that are driving global growth, and this is a reversal of the pattern of recent years where emerging markets have dominated growth. So developed markets will see a lot of renewed interest in terms of investment interest and capital inflows, but this may well come at the expense of emerging markets. Overall, we expect that the Eurozone will record its first positive annual real GDP growth since 2011. And of the big G7 economies, we're going to see a bit of a mixed picture. The UK will be the fastest growing advanced economy in the world in 2014, and the US will record its strongest performance since 2012, and this will help to drive global growth. Within Europe, we're actually seeing an economic divergence between the two biggest economies. So Germany will continue to perform strongly and above Eurozone averages, but France will continue to battle economic stagnation, rising government debt levels and high unemployment. So the outlook is good overall for advanced economies, but it's important to remember that challenges remain, and we've actually revised down our global real GDP growth since January, so growth will be moderate. The big challenges for advanced economies is an environment of low inflation, and there's even the risk of deflation, which means price declines, especially in the Eurozone. Unemployment is another big problem for advanced economies, especially in some countries like France, where unemployment rates are still in double digits. So a lot more needs to be done to boost job creation. We're seeing a slowdown in China, which will obviously have a global impact. And if we see an escalation of geopolitical tensions, especially in the Middle East, this could throw the whole recovery off course. But the most important question that will dominate the second half of the year for advanced economies is about interest rates and when interest rates will rise from their record low rates. And this is really important because this will have a major impact on the consumer psyche, as any increase in interest rates will mean that mortgages and servicing debt will become a lot more expensive.